I wanted to prove this person wrong and also give you examples of non-constructive proofs, which seemed to be very popular last time I did some. So here is such a thing. So what we're going to do to prove this person wrong is that there are at least two people in the world that have the exact number of hairs on their head, and without any shred of physical evidence. I'm going to show that there are such people without ever showing you what two people I'm talking about. In fact, we're going to prove that there's at least 8,000 people on Earth right now that share the exact number of hairs on their head. This business about hairs is one of the usual consequences of the pigeonhole principle. The pigeonhole principle is the principle that says that if you have 100 pigeons but only 99 pigeonholes, then there is one hole with two pigeons. Likewise, the theorem says that if you have any set with n elements and you have a partition of S into m bins, and the number of elements is bigger than the number of bins, then one of the bins has to have more than one element. As an example of the pigeonhole principle, let's say that S is the set of all humans on Earth. There is about 8 billion of us. And then we're going to partition S into bins, which is each bin is the humans that have K hairs on their heads, so 0 hairs, 1 hair, etc. And now there is about at most 150,000 hairs on a human head. So let's say the bins go up to 1 million just to be safe. Then, well, there is 8 billion people. There is 10 to the 6 bins in here. Well, 10 to the 6 plus 1 maybe. In any case, n is bigger than 10 to the 6, and therefore, by the pigeonhole principle, there is one of these bins with at least two people in it, and therefore we have at least two people that share the same number of hairs on their head. Now, we can do better and prove the pigeonhole principle 2.0 that says that if S is a set with n elements and we partition it into m bins, then there is at least one of these bins with at least n over m elements. And therefore, if we start with 8 billion people and we have bins of up to 10 to the 6 hairs, then there's going to be at least 8 billion divided by 1 million, so 8,000 people with the same number of hairs on their head. So there you go. A proof of a theorem of something that actually happens on Earth with no physical evidence whatsoever, but a proof nonetheless.